Hey y'all, it's Michelle from the Scattered Scrapper. Welcome to my channel. Today is day 26 of Scrap-O-Ween. It is almost Halloween. I'm so excited. Today though is Spooky Pocket Wednesday, and I have my pocket page picked out and I have some Halloween goodies here. So let's get started. The first thing I'm going to do is pick out the papers that I want to use for my 4x6 cards. And I've got this 6x6 paper pad here from Honeybee Stamps. I think that's what it is. Yes, called Halloween Harvest. And I knew right away that I wanted to use that paper with all the little ghosty faces on it. It is so cute. So I have that out that I'm going to use for my title card, because last year, the first part of the week was October 31st. So I'm going to decorate my title card with a spooky theme, even though it goes into November, but that's okay. So I have the rest of my cards picked out, and now we're going to get to work on the title card. Look how adorable that paper is. I want 100 sheets of it. It is so daggone cute. And it looks like one of those kinds of prints where you're looking for like the panda or the penguin. And I'm wondering, is there anything hidden amongst those little ghosties? I haven't looked hard enough, but it wouldn't surprise me if there was. But here I'm just going through the die cuts that I had picked out. I have the Halloween die cuts for this year from Elle Studio. And then I have what's left over from the packet of the witch hazel from October Afternoon that I have. And I'm going through and I'm just looking for things that I would like to use. And I know I want to use this little one that says Halloween and 31 on it. And then I found this other one that says Special Potion on it. And I need something to put the dates on. And so I'm looking for a label, and I decided I do like this orange label, but how I want to do my title card, it's not really long enough. But I'm kind of looking, I'm thinking, what else do I want to put on here? But I'm not really finding anything. So I go ahead and cut out this label that I made with the label stamp from Elle Studio. What is the name of that? Let me see. Do I have it just right here? All of my stuff is basically to my left, at my feet, but I'm not seeing it right off. But anywho, I just used spiced marmalade to make these labels, and I just trimmed that out. And then these have the little concave parts at the ends of them, so I use my hole punch, my single hole punch, to just go ahead and cut those out, because I don't want to do that with my scissors. Work smarter, not harder, right? So I want to make sure that this Halloween card is nice and straight, so I use my T-square and kind of fumble around with it a little. And in the end, it's not going to matter, because I got to move it anyway, because I didn't think ahead about how tall the letters are for the word week. So I have actually put this up too high. But I haven't figured that out yet, because right now I'm too concerned on working with the numbers here. So this is the beginning of week 43. And it goes from October 31st to November 6th. So on either side of this special potion die cut, I'm going to put the date. Now here's where I figure out, my K and my W are hanging off the top of my card. And I debate on whether or not I can just live with that, because it's not by much. It's just kind of barely peeking off the top, but it was enough to bother me. So I'm like, nope, I got to move it down. So I go ahead and peel this up and shift it down just a little bit. And I am trying to be mindful when I'm making this card that the whole reason that I'm using this paper is I love the little ghosts and I don't want to cover up a whole bunch of them. So I did work really hard to rein myself in from stacking a whole lot of die cuts and stuff up on the card, because I really was wanting to do that. But I did. I reminded myself, no, don't cover up your ghosts. You love them. They need to shine. So I have this little tiny date stamp from One Canoe 2. And I use the Black Soot Distress Oxide. And I go ahead and cover up the year. I don't really want the year on my card. So I cover that up with a little bit of washi tape. Make sure that my numbers are actually where they'll be stamped when I put this down. I have used a roller date stamp so often when I didn't make sure that it was done, that the numbers were lined up and it would get like only part of the number. That's so aggravating. But I got it right this time, so it's looking really cute. And of course, I have to bring in my Distress Mica stain. And I used the Burning Ember on that one. And then my next card that I'm going to work on, I have this really cute picture of my daughter and two of her cousins. We went trick-or-treating with the cousins in their neighborhood last year. So here they are all dressed up in their costumes and striking a wonderful pose for me. And I knew that I wanted to use this Candy Please little cutout from, what collection is that from? It's my favorite one ever. It's the crepe paper one. Hey Pumpkin. That's it. I knew if I kept talking, it would come to me eventually. So I got that on there. And I have another little label that I made with the other, one of the other label maker stamps from Elle's Studio. And I love these because they have those little stars on them. And it's so cute. So I have that there. And then I was going to put my washi tape on a little bit differently, but I kind of dropped it. So once it got on that photo, that's where it was going to be. So it's a good thing that it landed in a nice spot and not on one of the kids' faces or something. Okay, so I'm going through the die cuts again to see if there is anything that I would like to add. And these little pumpkins are so cute, but I decided against the pumpkin. But I am going to go with the bat here. And I'm going to write down my journaling. And I just talk about how the kids are all dressed and ready to go get candy. And that we've got 2 zombie ball players and a Chucky doll. My daughter's never even seen that Chucky movie. I've never even seen the Chucky movie, but she absolutely loved that sweater. So that was what became her costume. Just because she loved the sweater. And then I'm going to put these little puffy bats on and the puffy pumpkins and jack-o'-lantern and some little splatters. And for this one, I use the Harvest Moon. This Harvest Moon is such a pretty yellow gold. I mean, it's not really gold. It's shimmery and it's more yellow than it is gold. But it looks really, really cute with orange. And it looks so pretty on black. Now, this photo right here is actually 2 photos stacked on top of each other. And I just used the Project Life app on my phone to stack 2 pictures on top of one another. And I'm putting this little bit of washi tape in between. And these are 2 pictures of my niece and one of my nephews and his friends trick-or-treating. So I'm just going to use this tiny little label here and put it in the center. And I didn't really want to cover up all the characters, but oh well, it got covered up anyway. That's all right. I just decided to add some of these really cool little ghosties here. Have this one with its little pumpkin trick-or-treat container. Those little orange containers. Hey, does anybody know where to find those little orange pumpkin trick-or-treat containers at? Because at Walmart, they're blue, they're purple, they're, I don't know, yellow or something. Pink. They're pink. Pink, purple, blue, no orange. Where did the orange pumpkins go? Because I really would like some. But I don't want pink or blue or purple. I want them to be orange because they make really great decorations. And so I finished up that card with a little bit of my Distress Mica Stain and Harvest Moon. And I'm moving on to this one. And again, this is 2 photos stacked on top of each other. So I have a photo of the porch on the top with those really cute little jack-o'-lanterns up there. They're so cute. I love them. They're my favorite. I love jack-o'-lanterns. And on the bottom is the group of kids that's going up to that porch in order to trick-or-treat. So I kind of separated the two with my pumpkin or jack-o'-lantern washi tape. And then I have put down a tiny little label here. And I have these enamel shapes that are from Bella Boulevard, I think. Yeah, they're Bella Boulevard. I think they're from the Sweet and Spooky collection, but I'm not 100% sure. But they're really cute, and I need some more. I don't think you can get more, but I need some more. That little jack-o'-lantern with the squiggly line mouth and the kind of googly eye looking expression is so cute. So I put these 2 little ghosts on there, and then I go ahead and add some orange little rhinestones. And I do try to move that one down a little bit, but unlike the enamel shape, those little rhinestones are stuck. They don't come off. So I go ahead and put a little tiny bit of journaling on there that just says, I love the jack-o'-lanterns at this house. Because I do. They are so cute. And I'm done with that one. Now, this here is just a filler card. And I'm going to put some little ghosts on here. You could just leave this card as is. It was designed to just be used as is, but I like to embellish and use my supplies, and so I have to add a little something extra. And also I want to journal a little more, because so far I haven't really said what it is we're actually doing. So I'm trying to pick out which label would go the best. And I really think that the orange one goes the best. And, well, actually, you know what? That isn't even orange. I think I stamped that one in Crackling Campfire. But it really goes well with the color that the Happy Halloween is printed in. So I get that situated. And now I'm going to put some more of this mica stain on, and I'm just going to follow the lead of the designer of the card. She has kind of an orangey, reddish orange splotchies on there, and some gray and black ones as well. So I just kind of mimic that with the mica stain, with the burnt ember, and the one in Iron Gate. Now, this one here, I just took a picture of the kids as they were trick-or-treating and all of the decorations on this house. It's so cute. They have a guy up at the top that He looks very worried holding his little pumpkin up there on top. And then there looks like a really angry horse. And then a Jack Skellington, what is it, from Nightmare Before Christmas? There on the right-hand side. I know his name is Jack, but I can't think of his last name. But anyways, I go ahead and put some washi tape down and this Trick or Treat die cut from the Pebbles Spooky Collection. No, it's not. Why am I saying that? It's from the Elle studio. Oh, all the things that I'm using are running together. So I go ahead and put another one of these really cute little cool ghosties down and some of these purple rhinestones to go with the purple lights from this house and their decorations. And those little ghosts are from American Greetings. I got them in the card section at Walmart. And then this last one here is another house that was decorated. Well, obviously it's decorated, but what really caught my eye from this house was the little pumpkin head girl. And if you've watched my previous videos, you know that I was on a mission to find our blow up decoration out front. The really, really tall Mr. Pumpkinhead, a wife. I was looking for a wife, but he got a daughter first because she was only barely 5 foot tall. And Mr. Pumpkinhead is like 11 or 12 feet tall. So when I put her up next to him, she didn't look like a wife anymore. She looked like a daughter. But this one looks very similar, only mine is holding a sign that says Halloween Town, I think. And this one's not holding a sign at all. So I'm like, oh, that's so cute. She could be the sister or a cousin. It'd be fun to find another one. And then Mr. Pumpkinhead and Mrs. Pumpkinhead could have 3 kids now. But I probably better stop. Alrighty, so that's going to do it. Here is some close-ups of everything in the pocket. And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.